between 2017 and 2020, the global food economy is predicted to rise by 16%. So we're going into an economy, a global food economy, that should actually grow over the next 4 years. And I think that will place Australian red meat in a very good position going forward.
I think it's quite interesting in China at the moment with the global trade politics and the way China's positioned globally, and that's allowing Australia, I think, to perform very well because we are seen as a trusted partner, as a trusted supplier of product to that consumer in China, and we've got good market access already. So I think we'll continue to have good market access for our beef and leverage off that advantage we have. So what we have to do is just keep in front of their competitors by telling our story about why we're better and why we're different.
If I had to prioritise the top 10 priorities for our industry, it's market access, market access, market access, repetitive. For our country, we only have a 7,150 tonne quota for our access into Europe. That's in a market of 7.6 million tonnes, so it's extremely low. It's amazing because I talk to people about the EU-Australia Free Trade Agreement, and it is just completely not on the radar in Australia. The next big one is the EU.
So trading conditions in North Asian markets have certainly tightened up considerably. And so what we're doing in market is really trying to demonstrate to customers that this product is worth paying more for because you can foster long-term consumer loyalty by buying Australian beef.
Our mature markets like the US and Japan and Korea are still really important, and we should never take them for granted. And there's always good opportunities, especially for value adding. I guess that's a key point about the US. It does, not always, but does tend to lead the trends in value-adding product or ready-to-serve meals and those sorts of things. And they're the opportunities, I think, that we can pass back to our producers and hopefully get a better farm gate return for them.
We do call the Middle East a defend, maintain market, so it is very important that we try and defend the growth that we've seen in that chilled beef space, particularly while supply is tight and prices are hard. MLA's role will be to do exactly that. We need to communicate and educate both trade and retail and food service as to why they're having to pay the money they have to pay for Australian product.
So just the region alone, 640 million people in Southern Asia, 1.4 billion people in India. A third of the world sit in my region. And the appetites of these populations are not slowing down. So maintaining a point of difference, that clean, fresh, disease-free status of Australian product is very important in just reminding consumers that what they're getting is quality, what they're getting is safety, and what they're getting is Australian red meat.